So the journey was pretty much very, I would say, different because the transition is not very smooth when you leave your college life, a life where you are with your friends, and it's all about fun and learning. But when you transition to corporate, it gets a bit more serious. So the accountability changes to a different extent. In college, you're accountable for your own self. So whatever decisions you make, whatever choices you have, it's going to affect only you. But when it comes to corporate, you have so many stakeholders, and it's a company that you are taking a decision for. So every step of the way, it's not just a decision that you are taking for your own self, it's for your clients, it's for your colleagues, and for the company altogether. So to have a sense of the change and accountability is something I would say is a big transition. So to get a hold of that and to understand that the ownership that you need to take is of a much bigger scale. So I think to get a grasp of it was something that I learned during this transition. And it is something that my managers also helped me understand because starting as a fresher, you really need um, till some extent, a hand holding of how to transition into this phase. So I think to have right guidance right from the start, and to have some experience into corporate right from the start before you start into full time is really important. And I think to some extent, the internship experience made the transition relatively smoother. Starting off with Future CEOs. Future CEOs is such a comprehensive thing that I think a comprehensive program that I got into because it did not only cover the style you should dress up with, the style you should present yourself, but also the hardcore skills that comes in, for example, the Excel, the basics of Excel, the PowerPoint. So it's a comprehensive program and it covers the soft skills, how you talk, how you think, and how you need to the elevator pitch, for example. It is such a important tool to have because you need to know how to present yourself. And Future CEOs is a comprehensive program when it comes to the soft skills and the core skills that you need into any phase of your life as well. Soft skills go a long way. Communication, I think, when you're in college, the communication isn't something that is focused more on because I can understand we have some coursework to complete as well. So it's not possible even for the college to cover everything. But communication is an important gap to bridge when you are transitioning out of college, you are stepping into the real world. So Future CEOs covers that. It covers how to present yourself. It covers how to develop the skills that you need. Today, Excel is something we use on a daily basis in the office. So to have that skill right from the start, I think helped me to learn better things and for more complex things because I already had this basic skill set with me. And also the PowerPoint that was covered. And I think the highlight of the program for me was the case studies because the way your thought process changes once you try solving those case studies, once you try to understand what's going on and how to broaden your thinking and how to broaden your perspective. So I think that was the highlight of the program for me. And I'm always grateful for Talrang for the internship opportunity because, as I said, my transition was way smoother because of the exposure I got at Talrang. So to step into the corporate world, to already know how to deal with different things and how to deal with different projects and the work that you get. So my internship experience was amazing. The people I worked with, I got to understand how to work with the colleagues, how to work with a team. And Talarang made that possible. So I'm very grateful for it. So I think something that surprised me the most would be the amount of work and challenges that come into place when you start into a corporate life. It's like I personally think it's like a long going project of my life now. In college, you have this 1 week projects that you need to complete, but corporate is like a long-term project that you need to work on. So the challenging part was the amount of work that comes into your hands and the deadlines that are most stricter. So that I think that was the challenging part to understand the new boundaries that I established, the amount of work that I realized I could take on, and the amount of responsibilities that come into place. And you need to excel at every point in time because you just don't you don't want yourself to grow. It's the company that I want to grow along with. So not just the betterment of my clients and ameliorating their experience, but it also the company as a whole, the team as a whole. So to teamwork, especially, I think to get a hang of everyone's different style of working was also a bit challenging because not everyone works like I did in my college or in my previous internships. So the style of working to adapt with it. So I think when they say you need to be adaptable, it is not a small word. It comes with such heaviness because once you step into it, you realize that adaptability is, I think, one of the most important characteristics that you should have when you're stepping or transitioning into any phase into your life to adapt to the environment, to the timing, to the deadlines, to the work. So yeah, I
Great.
think adaptability to concise it, to summarize it would be a challenging part. Internships, when it comes to that, although the duration is short, you get exposure to different types of work. So Um, I personally thought that I should take up internships which is not focused to just one field, but it also helped me understand where does my interest really lie at. So I did an internship at an IT firm, where I was handling all the SKUs, I was handling the clients, and then I did an internship at Talarang, which was more into HR side of it. So internships definitely give you a grasp and understanding of where does your interest lie at, what is it that you want to do in long term, because you get a short term duration of different types of tasks, but in the long term you it also gives you an idea whether or not this is something that I will be able to do at a 9 to 5 job. So that is something that really helps. And apart from that, internships also helps you learn through different mentors going forward. So at my previous company, I had the opportunity to work with the owner of the company, to work with different clients. And at Talarang, I had a whole team to work with. And I got to deal with and I got to develop my communication skills when I talked to so many different people and when I talked to so many different students. So I think that's where internship really shines, to give you exposure to many different things in a short duration so that in the long term you can make a right decision for yourself. I think in college, my viewpoint of being professional was very naive, I would say, because it mostly came in the way how I dress and how I present myself. But I think now it's more into the responsibility, I would say, how professionally you are handled to take the responsibility, how professionally you are able to meet the small commitments that you make as well. So it's starting from being on time, I would say. So maybe reaching 5 minutes earlier or 10 minutes earlier and not delaying is part of professionalism. If you're not able to reach somewhere to inform the stakeholder who would be waiting for you, I think that is professionalism. So professionalism now comes from the very small things as well. And that creates the whole picture, I would say. So when I was when I deal with any client, to keep them informed at every step in point about how things are progressing, to make commitments that I am sure I would be able to reach and not just make hollow promises to them about reaching a certain task. I think that is professionalism when it comes to the honesty part as well, when it comes to loyalty, when it comes to making commitments and promises. So professionalism is built from many small milestones, from many small cornerstones, and that creates the big picture of professionalism, in my opinion now. So, considering I'm into tech recruitment, that was a completely new field for me because being a art student, tech was something that was very far away from my learning journey, I would say. So, my approach to it was, at the end of the day, I believe I'm working for my clients. So to give them the best experience, I need to be informed and to such an extent that I'm able to advise them correctly about their hiring needs as well. So it so maybe outside of the work, I took time to during the weekends to learn more about it, to understand about the different needs when it comes to hiring. So uh, when it comes to my learning approach, I would say to taking time out of it to talk more to the clients, to understand their needs, and then work upon it. So having a good understanding of what needs to be done. And I think the biggest thing I learned at my corporate is to ask questions. You shouldn't be hesitant to ask questions, because asking questions is the only way you can get clarity about what needs to be done and what and how it needs to be done. So understand, to ask that one word why and how, I think is very important, and that is something is my biggest learning, which is not only helpful in my office now but in the life in general, about how it happens, why it is happening. The biggest advice I think is to definitely have believe in yourself, because results won't come out only in one day or 1 week of work. It's a long time investment to keep putting in efforts. So maybe if you're not getting result in short time, it's okay. You just need to be determined enough to keep going ahead, keep working hard. So that would be my piece of advice, that just keep going, no matter what, because you will get the results eventually. Maybe not immediately, but eventually.